Brothers and sisters, shalom. So I just a little bit ago I posted and uploaded a video about 5G internet network and social distancing. And so just right off the bat, the questions, the questions come rolling in. Two of them back to back. Now they want to know, is 5G safe? Is it healthy? Okay. Now I've heard and read of a lot of different scenarios that could possibly play out, and I've actually there's a man that works up where I do. Now, his job used to be, he used to climb up cell phone towers and install 5G equipment on these towers and stuff. And he would travel from city to city, state to state with cell phone tower work technicians. And there was a whole construction crew of guys he worked with. They would travel. The company would put him up in a hotel. They would give him a allowance for meal vouchers and pay his room, hotel free. You know, he had it made. But he got homesick, tired of traveling all the time, away from his wife and kids and whatnot. So he come back home and got a job up here where I work. But now he talks about 5G is going to put off a lot of radiation. Okay, there's going to be a lot of radiation in the air around us. Okay, 5G is going to be so powerful. Okay, it's going to be like high speed. You know, you've heard of high speed internet and the DSL and all this kind of stuff. Well, 5G, you know, the high speed internet, the DSL, and the cables that make it, Ethernet cables that make connection speeds fast and all this kind of stuff. 5G is going to be like a split second and you're connected. It's going to be extraordinarily fast, much faster, 100 times faster than what we have, connection speeds we have today. So it's going to be extremely fast, and it's going to help out the self-driving cars. Self-driving cars are going to be connected to the internet, connected to the cloud, streaming from the clouds. I don't know if some of you people aren't familiar with what I'm talking about, but it's going to be connected, the self-driving cars. So self-driving cars are going to be coming out, rolling out when 5G is set into place. But it puts off a lot of radiation, and it's going to cause a lot of cancer. Okay, you know that radiation, high levels of radiation cause cancer, and it's going to be, you're going to have appliances in your home and smart TVs and all these appliances and gadgets, electronics and stuff in your home that are be connected to 5G. So you're going to be pretty much living in a house like a radiation pit is what you're going to be, you and your family are going to be living in. There's going to be high levels of radiation. Cancer, the cancer rates in America will skyrocket, is what he's talking about. He said you're going to have splitting headaches for days. This high radiation causes splitting headaches for days, and you could even fry your brains, or your testicles, the male's testicles, become sterile. It's such a high level of radiation in the air that it's not necessarily safe. But the problem is we're going to be surrounded by this, the Internet of Things, everywhere we go. Not only is it going to be put into place in our homes with the appliances in the kitchen, the electronics in the living room and the movie room and the bedroom, televisions, smart TVs. You're going to be surrounded in your home. You're going to have self-driving cars. Whenever you want to go somewhere, take a cab, more than likely it will be a self-driving cab. If you want to go out in a self-driving car, or purchase a self-driving cars will be manufactured. There will be a lot of, and you can pretty much be connected and get on the internet online anywhere. They're putting the towers up. They've been building the towers to roll out 5G for a long time now. They're going to have mobile beacons. They're self-driving cars. They're going to be mobile beacons that actually have a route around the metropolitan cities. And it's like a traveling Wi-Fi beacon. A mobile Wi-Fi is what it is. So you can connect to that mobile self-driving Wi-Fi car. Self-driving car is what it is. It's like a Wi-Fi hotspot, if you will. But it's going to be a Wi-Fi traveling hotspot around all metropolitan major cities. So there's going to be so many of these 5G towers and so many of these Wi-Fi mobile hotspots. We're going to be surrounded by arrays and laser beams of radiation that we cannot see visible to the human eye. But it's going to be in the air. It's going to be in the atmosphere, in the air, in the space around us. And it's also going to be in the space, in the air, around animals, insects, the bees, bugs, birds, you name it. So we're going to start seeing a lot of massive bird kills, massive fish dying off, a lot of wildlife, just tons of wildlife dying out, and a lot of things becoming extinct, and mammals species becoming just totally extinct, and the human race will eventually they will become sterile. The male species will become sterile in his testicles, so he's no longer able to give birth. So it's going to be it will take time. It's going to be 5G is going to be good. It's going to be pleasure seeking great. It's going to be a plus for everybody. But in the long run, that radiation and those high cancer rates are going to kill us all. It's going to make us deathly sick. Being exposed to high levels of radiation, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing for anything that's living. Being surrounded by radiation all of the time. Come on now, folks. We're becoming sicker and sicker in this world right here. Shalom. Shalom.